golfers started showing up.
Like this pro, lining up his next shot from this pristine grass.
Has to clear the trampoline and a kiddie pool.
And lands in the middle of this beautiful True Green lawn.
Even the Labradoodle next door wishes this yard were his.
Get a PGA Tour quality lawn for as little as $1 a day. Sign up now at TrueGreen.com. Exclusions apply. See TrueGreen.com for details.
As a business owner, it's important to keep your business connected. Spectrum Business is committed to keeping your business online whenever and wherever you need us, all backed by the Spectrum commitment. Get fast, reliable internet starting at $40 per month when bundled, or level up your internet speed and get a 3-year price guarantee. Learn how Spectrum Business can help your business stay connected at spectrum.com/business. Restrictions apply. Services not available in all areas.
Spring into warmer weather at American Eagle. We have new arrivals that will elevate your style for the new season. You'll find lightweight tops, trending trousers, and wear everyday jeans. Check them out in store or shop online at ae.com.
Life doesn't stop after you've been involved in a car accident. You've got things to do and places to be. If your car is damaged, call Farah & Farah anytime, 7 days a week. Farah & Farah, Tampa.
1, 2, 3, 4. Those are numbers. But you already knew that. If you want to know what number you're going to pay each month for your car, use Kelley Blue Book My Wallet on AutoTrader. They're really good at numbers. AutoTrader.
It's one last sleep until opening day, and MLB Network is bringing you wraparound coverage all day during Baseball Eve. Up first is MLB Central. Then it's MLB Now, the debut of the MLB Network podcast and Off Base podcast.
Batting. Sometimes it feels like the world is moving at hyperspeed and you can't keep up because it's one thing then another. And don't forget the meeting and the yoga class and the dinner reservation. But then you get into the all-new Nissan Murano and you feel the breeze from the panoramic moonroof, while the massaging seats melt away the tension of the day. And you realize that sometimes the greatest rush is not rushing at all. Shop the all-new Murano at nissanusa.com. Panoramic moonroof massaging leather appointed seats are available features.
Where'd you get those shoes? DSW has all the shoes you need for whatever you're into.
As Sweeney, Dingler, and Flaherty on the mound. Behind the plate calling ball strikes is Roberto Ortiz, and the rest of the umpiring quartet has Laz Diaz at first base, Sean Barber at second, Adam Beck is the third base umpire. Braves coming out of the third base dugout in their navy uniform tops, gray pants, red lettering, red numerals outlined in white, Atlanta across the chest on top of the red tomahawk, and the Tigers wearing their navy tops, white pants, white numerals, white lettering, their old English D on the left chest of their navy uniforms, and bright orange caps today. It's a very deep yard here in Lakeland, 420 to straightaway center, probably the largest dimensions of any stadium in the Grapefruit League, but it is a gorgeous day, Charlie. And how about the crowd for this ball game here today? Perfect day for baseball.
No, this is amazing. It's great to be here in the last home game for the Tigers here in Lakeland. So the crowd is out, and there's a lot of Braves fans, and usually there's a lot of Braves fans. So it's great to see and great to be here.
Light breeze in from center field. And Jack Flaherty on the mound. Climbing in, Nick Allen, Brave shortstop, getting his first hacks at Jack Flaherty. Brave shortstop seems to be ready. So is the right-hander Flaherty. And now for the ball game. The first pitch will miss a little bit low and outside. Starting right on time. 1:05 Eastern time and 69 degrees. A few high-altitude clouds across a sunny canopy of blue. Just a perfect day. Here's the offering on the way from Flaherty. Swung on and sent foul by Allen. That's into the seats down the left field line. And a 1-1 count. For Flaherty, 29 years old, and they, of course, know him in Detroit. He was with the Tigers last season before being traded to the Dodgers. Helped them win a World Series. And then in the offseason, signed a free agent contract back in Detroit. There's a fly ball to right field off the bat of Allen. Kerry Carpenter drifting back, still back over his head, and throws up the glove and makes the catch before going into the wall. That's a sensational play, and tell you what, Charlie, giving ground like that looked like it might clear him, but he makes a great catch in right field.
That's one way to start the inning, especially the first batter. Nick Allen not showing too much power, but to be able to go the other way like that, Kerry, I believe he's ready to go now.
Well, I'll tell you what, for Nick Allen, we usually talk about his glove, but a good charge put into that one. Here's Eli White, and Eli takes a front door breaking ball for a strike. for Flaherty. 3 starts this spring, including one against the Braves on March 11th. He pitched 4 shutout innings that day. Veteran kicks and fires the 0-1, and he plunks Eli White. Where'd that get him, Charlie? Maybe his knee?
Muscle. Okay. There's a lot of it. Yeah, that didn't feel too good.
Eli's going to be wearing a bruise the next few days after that one.
Yeah, hopefully it wasn't the knee.
He'll jog down to first base. Seems to be all right. That'll bring Jarred Kelenic up to the plate. No score, top of the first inning, just underway. Alongside Charlie Culberson, Ben Ingram here with you. Offering from Flaherty will miss inside to Jarred Kelenic, 1-0. Flaherty, 6'4", 225, the righty from Los Angeles. He's 29 years old. Made 28 starts last season between Detroit and L.A. And the 1-0 pitch. Kelenic swings and misses. Pretty good numbers last season. 13-7 with a 3.17 ERA. Even made 2 appearances in the World Series last year. Jarred adjusting the all-white batting gloves as he grips an all-black bat. Climbs back into the left-hand batter's box. Eli White, good lead at first base, held by Colt Keith over there. 1-1 to the plate. A little bit low and inside. This with a curve.
Interested to see if Eli is going to steal early on, but after 3 pitches, maybe that pitch did hurt a little bit.
There's the 2-1. That'll miss inside. Yeah, sometimes after being hit by a pitch, you want to, but if it catches you in the leg, you might think twice about it.
Yeah, and, Jack, he's not the slowest to the plate. He's, even though he does have a little higher leg kick, he is getting down to the plate pretty quick.
Hitters count for Kelenic. Here it comes. Ground ball out to first. Stabbed by Keith. Twists and fires to second for 1. Back to first base in time for 2 with Flaherty covering the bag. As that goes 3-6-1 on the double play. And a pretty nice job by Flaherty to get over there. That ends the inning. So the Braves put a few balls in play, but nothing to show for it. No runs, no hits, no errors, no.
Get ready to spring into warmer weather. Find the new arrivals of your dreams at American Eagle, including lightweight tees, wear everyday jeans, and comfy matching sets. Get a great look at everything American Eagle has to offer by shopping in-store or online at ae.com.
As a business owner, it's important to keep your business connected. Spectrum Business is committed to keeping your business online, whenever and wherever you need us, all backed by the Spectrum Commitment. Get fast, reliable internet starting at $40 per month when bundled, or level up your internet speed and get a 3-year price guarantee. Learn how Spectrum Business can help your business stay connected at spectrum.com/business. Restrictions apply. Services not available in all areas.
Sometimes it feels like the world is moving at hyperspeed and you can't keep up because it's one thing then another. And don't forget the meeting and the yoga class and the dinner reservation. But then you get into the all-new Nissan Murano and you feel the breeze from the panoramic moonroof while the massaging seats melt away the tension of the day. And you realize that sometimes the greatest rush is not rushing at all. Shop the all-new Murano at nissanusa.com. Panoramic moonroof massaging leather appointed seats are available features.
If your car's been totaled in a crash, you're entitled to collect what it retails for on the lot. But if insurance companies don't offer what you deserve, we are here to keep them honest. Farah and Farah, Tampa.
1, 2, 3, 4. Those are numbers, but you already knew that. If you want to know what number you're going to pay each month for your car, use Kelley Blue Book My Wallet on Auto Trader.
Your door, the Home Depot, is how doers get more done.
You're listening to Atlanta Braves Spring Training on the home of the Braves, The Fan, and streaming free on the 680 The Fan app.
Alongside Charlie Culberson, Ben Ingram here with you. Bottom of the first inning here at Publix Field at Joker Marchant Stadium in Lakeland, Florida. Braves and the Tigers in spring training action. No score in the first pitch from Reynaldo Lopez, a little bit low at outside, to Zach McKinstry. As the Tigers send up McKinstry, Green, and Torres in the bottom of a scoreless first inning. 1-0 pitch from Lopez. Nothing wrong with that. Gets a fastball over for a strike. The leather for the Braves has Matt Batten at first base. Eli White is at second. Around the horn, Nick Allen at shortstop and Cal Conley at the hot corner this afternoon. 1-1, little looper in the left field, down for a base hit in the left. Zach McKinstry taking a fastball from Reynaldo Lopez and dunking it in the left field. It's a leadoff single. In the outfield for the Braves, Jace Grady gets the start in left. Jared Kelenic is the center fielder. Brian De La Cruz on patrol in right. Drake Baldwin is the catcher, and Reynaldo Lopez the pitcher. Reynaldo, 31 years old, out of the Dominican Republic. 6'1", 225, the right-hander making his fourth start of the spring. And at this point, he's gone 1-1 with a 3.86 ERA. Facing Riley Green, who swings, bounces one through the right side, a base hit. That had eyes, getting between White and Batten. Around second, heading for third now, Zach McKinstry. And a single off the bat of Riley Green as the Tigers at the corners with no one out. Well, it was just out of the reach of Matt Batten, who was lunging to his right. And now Gleyber Torres up to the plate.
It's crazy how when you get a guy on first base and the guy's holding him on, if he's back in normal position, that's just an easy ground ball out.
Routine play.
That's baseball.
Found a perfect hole. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. First pitch to him a little bit low. Reynaldo Lopez coming off an all-star campaign last year. He went 8-5 with a 1.99 ERA. That was in 25 starts. Fastball, slider, change, and a curve from the right-handed veteran. 1-0 pitch. And Torres takes a fastball for a strike.
Kind of crazy to see Torres with a beard. But now the Yankees are able to use facial hair, right?
That's right.
They can wear it.
Here's the 1-1 pitch on the way to Torres. Strike. Breaking ball in the outside corner. Yeah, they instituted that rule this year, and I think that's the first time since the 60s that the Yankees can have facial hair.
2025.
Ball and 2 strikes on Gleyber Torres. There's the pitch on the way. Line drive, caught it short. Great catch by Nick Allen. Lunging to his left and into a dive, able to stab it. He popped up thinking maybe he could double off Green at first or McKinstry at third. They get back, but a very nice play. Great reaction, Charlie.
No, great play by Nick. It was kind of crazy when he went to dive. It almost looked like he snow coned it a little bit. And it's crazy to think that some guys, they can let that ball come out and then turn it over play. But the right thing to do was to hold on to it.
That brings Kerry Carpenter up to the plate. Carpenter takes the ball outside. No score, bottom of the first inning. Tigers have them at the corners, 1 down. Righty-lefty matchup. Carpenter takes the ball down. All 3 Tigers who have come to the plate here in the first inning have made solid contact. Hardest hit ball is the one out.
Yeah, again, great reaction by Allen. I've had some coaches tell me before on infield pop-ups, let it drop and then try to double guys up. When the balls are hit that hard, you just got to catch the ball, get the out, hope for another ground ball and a double play.
See if Reynaldo can get that behind him here. Line drive found on the left field line, ducking out of the way, the runner at third, Zach McKinstry. Lopez wearing number 40 on his back, coming off a season where he certainly passed the test. 135 2/3 innings worked last season. That's the most he's logged in a single season since 184 back in 2019 when he was with the White Sox. That's the last time he was a full-time starter until last year. But he has big goals for this season. Here's the 2-1 pitch on the way. Carpenter, ground ball weakly out to short. Allen tosses a second. They get one there. White with a throw to first base. Bounces to the throw, but Matt Batten able to scoop it on the backhand for the double play. Excellent job up the middle by Allen, White, and Batten, and the Tigers are denied in the bottom of the first. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We've played 1.
As a business owner, it's important to keep your business connected. Spectrum Business is committed to keeping your business online whenever and wherever you need us, all backed by the Spectrum Commitment. Get fast, reliable internet starting at $40 per month when bundled, or level up your internet speed and get a 3-year price guarantee. Learn how Spectrum Business can help your business stay connected at spectrum.com/business. Restrictions apply. Services not available in all areas.
Spring into warmer weather at American Eagle. We have new arrivals that will elevate your style for the new season. You'll find lightweight tops, trending trousers, and wear everyday jeans. Check them out in store or shop online at ae.com.
Sometimes it feels like the world is moving at hyperspeed and you can't keep up because it's one thing then another. And don't forget the meeting and the yoga class and the dinner reservation. But then you get into the all-new Nissan Murano and you feel the breeze from the panoramic moonroof while the massaging seats melt away the tension of the day. And you realize that sometimes the greatest rush is not rushing at all. Shop the all-new Murano at nissanusa.com. Panoramic moonroof massaging leather appointed seats are available features.
Look around. You can find cars like these on AutoTrader. New cars, used cars, electric cars, maybe even flying cars. Okay, no flying cars, but as soon as they get invented, they'll be on AutoTrader. Just you wait. AutoTrader.
Spring's in full swing on MLB Network. Turn on the most live spring training games anywhere. Then recap today's news and highlights on MLB Tonight as the best.
That is great.
Pro Savings Days are back.
We're bringing you action from the Grapefruit League. Braves and the Tigers coming to you from Lakeland, Florida. Brian De La Cruz leads it for the Braves, and he takes the ball a little bit low and outside. Alongside Charlie Culberson, Ben Ingram here with you. And, folks, we got a huge crowd here at Publix Field in Lakeland. 1-0 pitch, a little bit low and outside. 2 balls to no strikes. They've got a big berm out in the left field that goes from the left field foul pole all the way to the batter's eye, and it is slammed out there. Grandstands are full, too. 2-0 pitch. De La Cruz will foul one back, make it a 2-1 count.
It is pretty amazing, though. It's pretty awesome to see from this vantage point. All the fans and the berm, I was just thinking the same thing. Better have your glove.
2-1 pitch. Line drive out to short, caught out of the air by Trey Sweeney. Shoulder high catch for their shortstop. Yeah, you stepping behind the microphone this year, you're getting some angles that you're not used to seeing.
Yeah, these are great angles. The game's a little bit slower from the box than it is in that box.
I bet it is.
A lot slower.
It's a lot faster down there on the field.
Yeah, it seems a little easier from here, but no. It's a hard game. These guys make it look easy.
One down for Drake Baldwin, who takes the ball high and outside. How excited are you for the development of Drake Baldwin and what could be ahead of him this season?
Yeah, I spoke on Drake last time I was on with you, Ben, and he's a fan of mine, or I'm a fan of his, I'm sorry.
He's probably a fan of yours, too.
Maybe.
1-0 pitch, popped up, shallow left, going back McKinstry and Sweeney, coming in Malloy, and it's Malloy's ball, the left fielder, and 2 down.
I say that because when I was pitching, when I was first starting pitching in Gwinnett, Drake was always there to want to catch me. And he was just excited to help me out. And it was awesome. But just his work ethic and everything about him, I'm a fan of Drake Baldwin's 100% and very excited to watch him this year.
You probably wouldn't guess he's only 24 years old, would you?
Absolutely not.
2 down, and Chadwick Tromp takes a called strike. With all the things being thrown at him, it's not easy for any catcher, but especially a young catcher, and he's handled it all so well.
Catchers are built different.
No score, top of the second. And the 0-1 to Trump. Bouncer up the middle, taken by the second baseman Torres. Triggers to first, and there's out number 3. Braves go down 1-2-3 in the top of the second. We go to the bottom of the inning. Still no score in Lakeland.
Gwinnett, you're buying more than a vehicle. You're buying safe.
Sometimes it feels like the world is moving at hyperspeed and you can't keep up because it's one thing then another. And don't forget the meeting and the yoga class and the dinner reservation. But then you get into the all-new Nissan Murano and you feel the breeze from the panoramic moonroof while the massaging seats melt away the tension of the day. And you realize that sometimes the greatest rush is not rushing at all. Shop the all-new Murano at nissanusa.com. Panoramic moonroof massaging leather appointed seats are available features.
Spring into warmer weather at American Eagle. We have new arrivals that will elevate your style for the new season. You'll find lightweight tops, trending trousers, and wear everyday jeans. Check them out in store or shop online at ae.com.
Lowe's knows what makes SpringFest savings even better are member-only doorbuster deals. Right now, rewards members can save $40 on an Allen & Roth Chesler Gold faucet. Was $99, now $59. Plus, save $110 on a Cobalt 40-volt battery trimmer and blower combo kit. Was $279, now $169. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 3/24 while supplies last. Program subject to terms and conditions. Details at Lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
Look around. You can find cars like these on AutoTrader. New cars, used cars, electric cars, maybe even flying cars. Okay, no flying cars, but as soon as they get invented, they'll be on AutoTrader. Just you wait. AutoTrader.
To everyone who loves the taste of tradition, come enjoy a classic Wisconsin fish fry at Culver's.
I'm Genesis from Culver's in Claremont, Florida. And here, family fish fry is a part of who we are. We've been serving up fish fry favorites for over...
Braves nothing, Tigers nothing. Into the bottom of the second from Publix Field in Lakeland as Reynaldo Lopez goes back to work. There to greet him, Colt Keith. First pitch swinging, fouls one back. Alongside Charlie Culberson, Ben Ingram here with you. Second time we've seen these Tigers this spring. They came down to Northport on March 11th, and the Tigers won that game 3-1 over the Braves. So this is the final of the two meetings we'll have versus the Tigers this spring. Well, one a little bit low and outside. It's a Tiger team that won 86 games a year ago. They were a wild card team out of the AL Central, and they just burned it up in the second half of the season last year. They won 34 of their final 53 games. 1-1 pitch, a little bit low and outside. They swept the Astros in the wild card series last year, then took the Guardians to the wire in the division series before bowing out in 5 games. There's the 2-1 pitch and a pop-up down the left field line, slicing foul and out of play. So given the way that they finished their season and with all the young prospects that they have on the way, they're very excited about their future.
Yeah, that's the offseason that you are, working hard to get through it to get back to spring training.
2-2 to Keith. Little pop-up foul and out of play because he built up so much momentum at the end of the season.
Yeah, and there's a lot of excitement with the team like that ends up doing really, really well. And, that series against Cleveland in the postseason was a really good one, too. And it's exciting. They got a lot of young players, and, these guys are, I'm sure, ready for the season to start.
2-2 pitch. Fought off foul.
And then hearing Colt Keith's name last year and, him getting that extension before he made it to the big leagues as a second baseman, I didn't know much about him. And seeing him here today, he's a big guy. I know he's playing first, but he's a big guy.
Lopez brings a 2-2. That's going to be lined out to short and snagged by Nick Allen. Nick Allen's been all over the place early in this game.
A lot of hard line drives, 3 hard-hit line drives to the shortstop position today. So there is a magnet, hopefully, in Nick Allen's glove for the remainder of this game.
Yeah, a couple of those look like it might take Nick Allen into center field.
Luckily, he's very well positioned out there.
He was able to hold on. There's Justin Henry Malloy. Offering from Lopez. That'll miss outside to Malloy, who's got bright orange batting gloves on. He was in the Braves organization. Started his college career at Vanderbilt and then transferred to Georgia Tech. 1-0 pitch, line drive through the left side. Base hit between Conley and Allen. And Justin Henry Malloy aboard with a 1-out single. Braves traded Malloy to the Tigers in the Joe Jimenez deal. That brings Javier Baez up to the plate. Braves veteran Reynaldo Lopez has seen lots of contact here early. That's now 3 hits. And 2 of the outs have been line outs. Pitch on the way to Baez, and that's in for a called strike.
A little more in that fastball right there. As you say that, he has given up a few hard hit balls and a few hits, but, as he gets deeper into this game, maybe that velocity starts to jump a little bit more.
0-1, shot out to Allen, backhand stop, toss to second for 1, Eli White to first for 2. Man, it's all going to Nick Allen, and he's passing every test with flying colors. Great work with the leather here early by Nick Allen at shortstop. No runs, 1 hit, No errors and none left. We played 2. We enter the top of the 3rd. No score.
Get ready to spring into warmer weather. Find the new arrivals of your dreams at American Eagle, including lightweight tees, wear everyday jeans, and comfy matching sets. Get a great look at everything American Eagle has to offer by shopping in-store or online at AE.com.
Sometimes it feels like the world is moving at hyperspeed and you can't keep up because it's one thing then another. And don't forget the meeting and the yoga class and the dinner reservation. But then you get into the all-new Nissan Murano and you feel the breeze from the panoramic moonroof, while the massaging seats melt away the tension of the day. And you realize that sometimes the greatest rush is not rushing at all. Shop the all-new Murano at nissanusa.com. Panoramic moonroof massaging leather appointed seats are available features.
Lowe's knows what makes SpringFest savings even better are member-only doorbuster deals. Right now, rewards members can save $40 on an Allen & Roth Chesler Gold faucet. Was $99, now $59. Plus, save $110 on a Cobalt 40-volt battery trimmer and blower combo kit. Was $279, now $169. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 3/24 while supplies last. Program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
Look around. You can find cars like these on AutoTrader. New cars, used cars, electric cars, maybe even flying cars. Okay, no flying cars, but as soon as they get invented, they'll be on AutoTrader. Just you wait. AutoTrader.
Gain Super Flings are here to take your laundry to the next level.
Talking about Gain Super Flings. Super-sized laundry packs. These things are huge. Super fresh, super clean. Gain Super Flings.
Rolling into the top of the 3rd inning. No offense for either team. Lots of good defense at this point. And for the Braves here in the 3rd inning, it'll be Jace Grady, Matt Batten, and Cal Conley, bottom of the order. Jace Grady takes a called strike. This is his first start of the spring. And originally, Geraldo Quintero was going to get the nod in left field, but the Braves made a switch. And Jace Grady getting the opportunity. 0-1 swung on miss. Fastball up and in. Grady is out of Dallas Baptist University. He was an 11th round pick to the Braves in 2023. Spent time between Low A Augusta and High A Rome last year. 2 in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now he's starting in the big leagues in spring training.
Pretty exciting stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going from A ball to the show.
That's right.
This is it's still the big leagues.
1-2 high and outside.
Still get a little nervous too, no matter what. Especially when you were playing at the lower levels and get a chance to suit up and start, which is it's pretty awesome.
Work the count even. 2 balls, 2 strikes as it leads it off in the top of a scoreless 3rd inning. 2-2 from Flaherty in the air to left field. Malloy over to his right and makes the catch out in left field. Was your first opportunity like that when you were with the Rockies organization? Do you remember that game?
Yeah, my first opportunity, I was actually with the San Francisco Giants.
Okay.
And I had a buddy of mine, Emmanuel Burris, who was like, he was always there to kind of help me out, but he's like, hey, man, don't make an error when you get out there. I'm like, God, you would say that. And so I couldn't feel the ball when I was even taking warm-up ground balls.
Here's Matt Batten, and he'll swing and miss.
Even though he was doing it out of love and just having fun with me, just to kind of break the ice, I was still so nervous. It's what you dream for as a kid, to play at this level.
0-1 to Batten, and he'll swing and miss. Boy, his hand came off the bat there, kind of an awkward swing.
Yeah, a little like maybe a sinker kind of up and in, just kind of took off, and those are never fun. You expect them to go one way or the other, but they go the opposite way.
No runs, no hits for the Braves. No runs, 3 hits for the Tigers. 0-2 to Batten. Taken high and outside. See, you can tell yourself 100 times it's just a spring training game, but it doesn't ever feel that way, does it?
No, and especially when you have a jersey and you're able to suit up in the big leagues, this is what you want.
1-2 to Batten. Outside, 2-2.
It should never get old for guys, I feel like. Being able to see young guys come up and get a chance to start or back up, or, even the guys who've started for a long time, it should never get old for them.
There's the 2-2 from Flaherty. A reach and a miss by Batten. Strike 3, and there's the first strikeout of the game.
It's still a chance to play. It's an opportunity, and, for a lot of the older guys, it's, they're in a different routine of getting ready, preparing for the season. And for many others, they are trying to showcase themselves. So having some butterflies and some jitters, it's a great feeling to have.
2 down for Cal Conley. And Cal grounds one to the left side. That's got eyes. And a base hit between Sweeney and McKinstry.
Conley's on fire this spring. 500 now.
Every time we see him, he gets those opportunities. He finds a hole somewhere.
Yeah, he just seems like a ball player. I got a chance to know him last year in spring training, and he just is a gamer. And for him, 20 at-bats up in big league camp and getting a chance to start, he's showcasing himself, and he's done a great job.
That's a really good impression. So back to the top of the order to Nick Allen, who's at the Golden Glove today for the Braves. Nick takes a ball outside. In fact, he hit a ball really hard to deep right field back in the first inning. But on the other end, Kerry Carpenter made a nice retreating catch at the warning track. Flaherty at 30 pitches. Righty brings the 1-0. That'll be chopped fouler by the on-deck circle. Mentioned that Jack Flaherty's out of Los Angeles, went to Harvard-Westlake High School, where he was teammates with Max Fried and Lucas Giolito. 34th overall pick by the Cardinals in 2014. And the 1-1 from Flaherty. Strike on the inside corner. He was committed to play collegiately at North Carolina, but then signed with St. Louis. And has spent 8 years in the big leagues between the Cardinals, the Orioles, the Dodgers, and the Tigers. Is 1-2 in the dirt. Good smother behind the plate by Dingler.
It's one thing having to face one guy in high school that's really good and has a chance to maybe be in the big leagues. To face 3 guys, and those are the guys on one team?
There are high schools that played them who saw better pitchers in high school on a weekend than they would have at college.
No doubt.
Runner goes, pitch swung on and missed, and that's bobbled momentarily by Dingler. He'll apply the tag to Allen. That secures the strikeout. So the Braves get a 2-out single from Conley. That's it. We go to the bottom of the third. No score.
Hey, Braves fans. Spring and warm weather are officially here.
Sometimes it feels like the world is moving at hyperspeed and you can't keep up because it's one thing then another. And don't forget the meeting and the yoga class and the dinner reservation. But then you get into the all-new Nissan Murano and you feel the breeze from the panoramic moonroof while the massaging seats melt away the tension of the day. And you realize that sometimes the greatest rush is not rushing at all. Shop the all-new Murano at nissanusa.com. Panoramic moonroof massaging leather appointed seats are available features.
Pro Savings Days are back at Lowe's with limited time savings on the supplies pros need. Get up to 40% off select major appliances. Plus, save an additional $100 on every $1,000 you spend on select major appliances. And don't miss your chance to activate and earn 3 times the points on select DeWalt and Klein tools. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid to 3/28. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. See associate or Lowe's.com for more details on qualifying items.
If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side. Stores have video footage that's crucial evidence in your case. You've got to act quickly. Call Farah and Farah so we can preserve it before it disappears. Tampa.
As a low-voltage contractor, you probably know Graybar for cable and connectivity. But there's one more thing you should know us for, like our Datacom solutions for security, AV, wireless, and networking. Give us a call to see how this one more thing can make all the difference.
Let's see if we can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco.
Streaming free on the 680 The Fan app.
Tigers scoreless here in Lakeland as we get going in the bottom of the third inning. First pitch from Lopez, bunted down the third base line and foul off the bat of Trey Sweeney. And a 0-1 count on him. Alongside Charlie Culberson, Ben Ingram here with you. Coming to
Stream free spring training coverage all week and live games on the weekend. Exclusively on the 680 The Fan app.
1966. Oldest venue in the Grapefruit League, and it does not look that old at all. They've done such a nice job with this place, keeping it updated and modern. 0-1 to Sweeney is in for a called strike. Altogether, the Tigers have held spring training here since 1934. They did have a 3-year interruption during World War II. But 2025 is their 89th spring training in Lakeland. 0-2, a reach and a miss by Sweeney. First strikeout of the game for Reynaldo Lopez. And altogether, Charlie, this is their 60th spring training at this stadium. You'd never guess that, would you?
No, and to your point, teams do a very good job of being able to update, keep stadiums looking nice. It does look like a fairly new ballpark. Mm-hmm. And it's great that the weather's awesome and there's a full crowd, too.
Yeah, it's a place to be today. There's a ball low to Dylan Dingler. No score, bottom of the third inning. Spring training game number 28 for the Braves. And one left here in Florida. That'll be tomorrow. There's a pop-up down the right field line. That's going to slice foul to the seats and become a souvenir. You and I had a very memorable day here 5 years ago. 2020, you were playing in the game here as the Braves are facing the Tigers. And I was sitting in this exact same seat I'm in right now. And they announced in the 7th inning that at the end of the game, baseball activity in the Grapefruit League and across Major League Baseball would cease due to COVID-19. You and I are both right here.
Yeah, we were watching the news and the TVs before, and we didn't know if we were going to even start the game. And they decided to do that, but crazy times.
1-1 from Lopez fouled back. So the announcement was made to the players before the game that you might not even play?
Yeah, so we were in there talking in the clubhouse. Are we going to start or not? And we're like, yeah, we're going to go with it. But they were having, I guess, logistically get things in order. I feel like they couldn't just cancel it right then and there. But, yeah, we knew before the game that we were going to be done.
1-2 to Dingler and a hot shot. You guessed it, out to Nick Allen. He's up with it at short, throws over to first base and 2 down. Man, it's like there's a funnel on the infield. Everything going directly to Nick.
Yeah, he's got a magnet in his glove, so that's a great thing. He's definitely a defensive first type of player, but it's great to see a guy like Nick being able to, I'm sure make some adjustments maybe with Tim Hires in the box, but being able to do it on the hitting side of it as well.
Dylan Dingler wraps one foul on the right field line. 0-1.
There's that slow curveball again. So I feel like the last time that I was here and I got to see him pitch, it was a little slower than that, but 73, 74, that's still an ethos-type curveball, and hopefully he's getting more of a better feel for that.
Well, 1 low and outside. Well, last year, that weaponry for Lopez was primarily fastball, slider, change, with a fastball and the slider doing all the dirty work. He'd mix in the change here and there.
Yeah, being able to slow things down that much more just gives them that another weapon.
1-1, soft poke into center field, down for a base hit. Dylan Dingler off the end of the bat, able to connect on a slider and just knock it out there. 4th hit allowed by the Tigers. Well, and thinking about that addition, I mean, Reynaldo had a great season last year. He posted a 1.99 ERA. And it would have been very easy to say, well, look, let's just stick with what works because everything was working last year. But he goes back to the lab, breaks out this very slow soap bubble curveball. And even if he throws it a handful of times in a game, it's just one more thing for the batters to think about. That'll be swung on and fouled back by Green.
So why not get better? There's always room for improvement, even coming off such a great year for him. Why not do something better? And I'm sure the staff was able to say, hey, we think that if you add this, it could just make you that much better.
Pickoff over to first. They got him in a pickle. Charging at the runner now is Batten, and he puts the tag on Zach McKinstry. He just fell asleep over there at first base. So the pickoff ends the inning. McKinstry caught stealing, and that ends the 3rd inning. We head to the top of the 4th, no score.
City of Hope.
Get ready to spring into warmer weather. Find the new arrivals of your dreams at American Eagle, including lightweight tees, wear everyday jeans, and comfy matching sets. Get a great look at everything American Eagle has to offer by shopping in-store or online at AE.com.
Sometimes it feels like the world is moving at hyperspeed and you can't keep up because it's one thing then another. And don't forget the meeting and the yoga class and the dinner reservation. But then you get into the all-new Nissan Murano and you feel the breeze from the panoramic moonroof, while the massaging seats melt away the tension of the day. And you realize that sometimes the greatest rush is not rushing at all. Shop the all-new Murano at nissanusa.com. Panoramic moonroof massaging leather appointed seats are available features.
Lowe's knows what makes SpringFest savings even better are member-only doorbuster deals. Right now, rewards members can save $40 on an Allen & Roth Chesler Gold faucet. Was $99, now $59. Plus, save $110 on a Cobalt 40-volt battery trimmer and blower combo kit. Was $279, now $169. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 3/24 while supplies last. Program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
If your car's been totaled in a crash, you're entitled to collect what it retails for on the lot. But if insurance companies don't offer what you deserve, we are here to keep them honest. Farah and Farah, Tampa.
1, 2, 3, 4. Those are numbers, but you already knew that. If you want to know what number you're going to pay each month for your car, use Kelley Blue Book My Wallet on Auto Trader. They're really good at numbers.
Argent Stadium in Lakeland, Florida. Braves and Tigers scoreless, and it'll be Eli White, Jared Kick, and Brian De La Cruz for the Braves here in the fourth inning. Getting another look at the right-hander Jack Flaherty. Pitch on the way to Eli White. And there's a called strike on Eli. Flaherty, fastball, slider, curve. He's got a change and a sinker as well. Flexes his glove, kicks and fires. 0-1, bounced foul on the third baseline, 0-2. What do you think these final few days for a guy like Eli White are like? Because you're right there trying to make the team out of camp. Had a good spring. Bring a lot of value to the club. He can play multiple positions. Eli takes a ball low. I'd imagine there's just a part of it where you don't even want to think about it. Just go play ball.
Yeah, that's the easy thing to do, but that's the only thing that you can do really is just think about it because you're trying to worry about where you're going to be at the start of the season.
1-2 fouled back.
It's tough, and you know I'm close with Eli, and I got a chance to catch up with him this morning before the bus ride over, and it's like I told him, "You've done all you can do, man. You're going to be a valuable asset to this team in one way or the other, but just play baseball."
1-2 hit in the air to deep left field. Malloy going to go over to his right, it's over his head and off the wall on the fly. Eli White digging for second base, and he's got a stand-up double.
Just keep doing that.
Just missed getting it out of here.
Yeah, 2 strikes, kind of pulled his hands in on that pitch down and in and got the barrel to it. But yeah, back to Eli and a player in his situation, it's especially when you have a family. It's just being honest, like wife, kids, you're trying to figure out where you're going to start at the beginning of the season, and it's really hard because you want to make sure things are in place.
He keeps on doing things like that this spring. It's been a good spring for him. That'll be fouled off by Kelnick, 0-1. Folks, get your vehicle sparkling clean this spring at Tidal Wave Auto Spa, the official car wash of the Atlanta Braves. With over 290 locations nationwide, Tidal Wave is your go-to destination for clean car happiness. Experience a clean car shine worthy of the major leagues today at Tidal Wave Auto Spa. Ball low and outside from Jack Flaherty. No score. That could change with a crack of the bat right here. Kelnick hit into a 3-6-1 inning-ending double play in the first inning. But a chance to drive in a run right here with the good wheels of Eli White. Ready to burn rubber out there at second base. 1-1 low and inside. And a 2-1 count on Kelnick.
You know, it's also really good, too, for guys that might not be starting in the season, coming off the bench, to be able to get these starts here in spring training against, you know, aces or, you know, ones or twos in the opposing rotation to show good at bats off of those guys.
2-1 softly chopped foul.
And obviously being able to handle a start, you know, facing guys 2 and 3 times through the order. That way when the season comes around and your name's called upon, it's nothing new for you. You've been able to play infield, outfield, come off the bench or start. It's just going to add more value for yourself and for the team.
That's a great point. 2-2 to Kelnick. No foul one back our way. Yeah, at that point, they can't really surprise you with any scenario, can they?
No, they can. You know, talking with Eli, he's like, you know, Charlie, you've been through it. You've done this before. And he said for him, it's fun for me to be able to take ground balls, take fly balls, and kind of do a little bit of everything because somebody's got to do it.
2-2 pitch. Kelnick swings and misses. Breaking ball low and inside. Swung over the top of the slider. Third strikeout by Flaherty. And one out here in the fourth inning. It's now in the hands of Brian De La Cruz, who lined out to the shortstop Trey Sweeney in the second inning. Flaherty at 45 pitches. Kickson brings the first pitch. De La Cruz takes a called strike. Haven't been many called strikes today. Both teams have been swinging the stick here early.
They are swinging the bat today, and a lot of barrels today.
Flaherty's 0-1. Low it outside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
A lot of good takes on some pretty decent sliders just down and off the plate. So it sounds like and seems like their approach looks pretty good in the box.
There's a called strike down to the corner on the outside. They had 1 and 2 on De La Cruz. Inning started with a double by Eli White. And he's out at second base looking for a lift home. 1-2 from Flaherty. Fouled off over the rooftop to our right.
Pretty big 2-strike swing there. Maybe a mistake pitch over the middle of the plate. But you're right. These guys are hunting pitches in the middle of the plate and taking really good hacks.
See if he can square one up right here. Got a 1-2 count. Flaherty glance to second. Now cuts it loose. De La Cruz fouls one back about the same place the last foul ball went.
He wants those pitches back. Does seem like Kerry Carpenter in right field does seem a little shallow. And
sure
the wind is blowing out towards right a little bit now. Right center. So De La Cruz doesn't really have to hit the ball too great to get it over his head. Maybe they can try him again on this at bat.
1-2 and a ground ball to short. That's going to keep Eli White in park at second base. The throw to first base by Trey Sweeney in time for the out. 2 down. Mention the dimensions of this ballpark. It's 340 down the lines and 420 to straightaway center field with the wind coming in today. So if you're a pitcher, you're probably not worried about being touched up with a long ball.
Yeah, listening to you and Darren the other day talking about old fields and which parks would have been fun to pitch in. Polo Grounds. It feels like the Polo Grounds today.
Drake Baldwin takes ball outside. Yeah, that place was super short down the lines and then a canyon to center.
Yeah, I guess more so deep to center. I mean, 340's still a poke down the lines.
Mm-hmm. Drake Baldwin takes ball outside. You have 420 to straightaway center here. You're not used to seeing that number on the wall anywhere.
No, I'd like to be able to hit from the pitcher's mound, not from the not from home plate.
Hitters count for Drake. 2-0 pitch, fouled off onto the rooftop down the third baseline. Braves and Tigers scoreless in the top of the fourth. Here's the best opportunity the Braves have had in the game with a runner at second, but 2 down. Baldwin flying out to left field back in the second inning. 2-1 from Flaherty. Ground ball to second base. On the other end, Gleyber Torres has it, bobbles, rushes, gets the throw over in time. And that's out number 3. So the Braves get a leadoff double and nothing beyond that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. Into the fourth we go. Bottom of the fourth coming up. Still no score.
Spring into warmer weather at American Eagle. We have new arrivals that will elevate your style for the new season. You'll find lightweight tops, trending trousers, and wear everyday jeans. Check them out in store or shop online at ae.com.
Sometimes it feels like the world is moving at hyperspeed and you can't keep up because it's one thing then another. And don't forget the meeting and the yoga class and the dinner reservation. But then you get into the all-new Nissan Murano and you feel the breeze from the panoramic moonroof while the massaging seats melt away the tension of the day. And you realize that sometimes the greatest rush is not rushing at all. Shop the all-new Murano at nissanusa.com. Panoramic moonroof massaging leather appointed seats are available features.
Lowe's knows what makes SpringFest savings even better are member-only doorbuster deals. Right now, rewards members can save $40 on an Allen & Roth Chesler Gold faucet. Was $99, now $59. Plus, save $110 on a Cobalt 40-volt battery trimmer and blower combo kit. Was $279, now $169. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 3/24 while supplies last. Program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side. Stores have video footage that's crucial evidence in your case. You've got to act quickly. Call Farah and Farah so we can preserve it before it disappears. Tampa.
1, 2, 3, 4. Those are numbers, but you already knew that. If you want to know what number you're going to pay each month for your car, use Kelley Blue Book My Wallet on Auto Trader. They're really good at numbers.
Spring training on the home of the Braves, The Fan, and streaming free on the 680 The Fan app.
Ben and Charlie with you into the bottom of the fourth inning here in Lakeland, where the Braves and the Tigers are scoreless. It'll be 2, 3, and 4 for Detroit here in the bottom of the fourth, starting with Riley Green. He's 1 for 1 with a single, takes a ball low from Reynaldo Lopez. Riley Green, a Florida boy from Oviedo, Florida, about 75 miles away, just 24 years old. 1-0 pitch to Green, in for a called strike. This guy was an all-star last year in his third season in the big leagues, former 5th overall pick by the Tigers in 2019. 1-1 pitch, in for a called strike. And when he signed with the Tigers, Charlie, he signed with them over his commitment to the University of Florida, whom he had committed to when he was a freshman in high school. I mean, they were on him very quickly. He was a huge prospect. As just a freshman. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way to Green. That'll miss low and outside.
It is crazy to hear about how many kids are able to commit or sign. I guess you have to sign later, but to commit to these schools that early. But I guess when you're that good, teams know and you know.
Here's the 2-2 pitch and a swing and a miss. Able to strike him out with a curveball that time. Second strikeout by Lopez. One down for Gleyber Torres. Well, a similar story for this guy. I'm just telling you about Riley Green and committing to the University of Florida when he was a freshman in high school. Gleyber Torres is out of Venezuela. And he'll ground one out towards third. Backhanded deep in the hole by Cal Connolly. Long throw, but a good one. Right on the money. And 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Finishing that story, Torres was born in Caracas, Venezuela, but he moved to Maracay at the age of 14 to enroll in a baseball academy. That's not all that uncommon at all, is it, for some of those Latin American countries?
No, it's their way of being able to be seen at an early age, and that's kind of the age where they have to kind of get things rolling because they can sign earlier than a lot of the kids here in the States, and you know, it's a way for them to showcase their talents and be able to, as you say, get out and go play professional baseball.
That's right. 2 down for Kerry Carpenter. Takes a called strike.
Probably a dream of a lot of those players that are growing up. You know, I had a chance to play in the Dominican Republic a couple of years, and, you know, they just love the game and want to just do the best that they can to help support their family, too.
Carpenter takes a ball low. What was that experience like in terms of the passion for the game?
Yeah, I mean, we had it great growing up, being able to play in nice parks, and these kids a lot of them don't have a ton from what I saw, and you could just see the love for baseball and just playing outside with their buddies.
1-1 low and outside.
It was honestly a blast to be able to witness and just to be able to see it firsthand and just be out there and help a little bit, and it made me realize how much I had in this game of baseball.
2-1, little nubber. That's fair on the line. Picked up by Drake, and he fires down to first. And an easy 1-2-3 bottom of the fourth by Lopez. Nice work. We move on into the top of the fifth inning. Still no score. Hey, Braves fans, it's Ben Ingram for Emory Healthcare's Heart Care Services. When it comes to your heart,
get ready to spring into warmer weather. Find the new arrivals of your dreams at American Eagle, including lightweight tees, wear everyday jeans, and comfy matching sets. Get a great look at everything American Eagle has to offer by shopping in-store or online at AE.com.
Sometimes it feels like the world is moving at hyperspeed and you can't keep up because it's one thing then another. And don't forget the meeting and the yoga class and the dinner reservation. But then you get into the all-new Nissan Murano and you feel the breeze from the panoramic moonroof while the massaging seats melt away the tension of the day. And you realize that sometimes the greatest rush is not rushing at all. Shop the all-new Murano at NissanUSA.com. Panoramic moonroof massaging leather appointed seats are available features.
Pro Savings Days are back at Lowe's with limited time savings on the supplies pros need. Get up to 40% off select major appliances. Plus, save an additional $100 on every $1,000 you spend on select major appliances. And don't miss your chance to activate and earn 3 times the points on select DeWalt and Klein tools. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 3/28. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. See associate or Lowe's.com for more details on qualifying items.
If your car's been totaled in a crash, you're entitled to collect what it retails for on the lot. But if insurance companies don't offer what you deserve, we are here to keep them honest. Farah and Farah.
Tampa.
Look around. You can find cars like these on AutoTrader, like that car right in your tail. Or if you're tailgating right now, all those cars doubling as kitchens and living rooms are on AutoTrader too. Are you working out and listening to this ad at the same time? Well, multitask.
Seen good pitching, good defense. Both teams have threatened once or twice, but neither team come around with a run. Yeah, the Braves trying to change that here in the top of the 5th inning as Chadwick Tromp leads off. Tromp takes the ball low and outside. Great to have you with us alongside Charlie Culberson. Ben Ingram here with you, bringing you all the action from Publix Field. 1-0 pitch, a miss low to Tromp. Tromp the DH today as Baldwin has the plate. Two-0 pitch and a ground ball to second. Gleyber Torres able to wrap it in leather. He throws over to first base. One down here in the 5th. Mentioned that tomorrow is the final Grapefruit League game of the session for the Braves. And this is kind of weird to look at, Charlie. This is a 1:05 Eastern game tomorrow. Braves and the Orioles from Northport. Spencer Strider versus Charlie Morton.
Huh.
And I see that on the game notes. It looks like an inter-squad game.
That should be fun.
Chase Grady takes a called strike. But yeah, Charlie with the Orioles now.
Yeah, being around Charlie some a couple years ago, just how he kind of like moped around. I don't know if I'm going to keep pitching or not. Keep giving him money. He's still pitching really well.
Chase Grady takes the ball low. I think just watching Charlie's mannerisms at the end of 2021 and 2022, I think a lot of us thought that was it for him.
So like I'm kind of spent out here, but nope. He's still got a great arm, and
1-1 is high, 2-1.
When teams still come at you with a nice contract to do it for another year and to keep going, I guess it's sure, I'll do it. I'll do it.
Here's the 2-1 to Grady. That's flipped in the air, out to shallow left, may dunk in, and it will. Chase Grady with a little bloop into left field. It's a 1-out single by him. Right now, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Atlanta's only home for Braves spring training. WCNN North Atlanta, a Dickey broadcasting station. The home of the Braves, the Fan.
Braves nothing, Tigers nothing. Top of the 5th inning, runner at first, 1 out. And Matt Batten coming up to the plate. Righty-righty matchup. Pitch from Jack Flaherty will miss low and outside. I tell you, that makes me think of some really wise advice I once got for anybody who works in the game of baseball, be it a player, coach, broadcaster, umpire, somebody in the front office. When it comes to your future in the game, pick off over to first base, scrambling back in with a dive is Chase Grady. You never make a decision in the game about your future in September or October. Everybody's tired then. It's easy at that time of the year to say, maybe this is it for me. Maybe I've had enough. But then you get into November, December, you've had some time to rest. There's a pop-up on the infield. Colt Keith, the first baseman, emphatically calling everyone off, makes the grab 2 down. And all of a sudden, you feel rejuvenated, and you think, maybe another year would be good for me. Maybe one more season.
Yeah, if you had the luxury of doing that, I feel like you're in a really good spot, whether you are a longtime vet like Charlie Morton or somebody else just trying to grind away through a career. But being able to, like, take a breath and, knowing him and having 4 children, family means so much. Those are tough decisions to make on everybody.
Cal Conley fouls one back into the screen.
And it just shows you that even though, teams offer you tons of money, he's already done very well and had a great career and very well, financially, but still family matters a lot, and they obviously are behind him in his career and being able to watch their dad pitch even more.
0-1 is low. It doesn't make it easy when the little ones are saying, when you're coming home.
No, it doesn't. And no matter what you do, if a job takes you on the road and it takes you away from your family, as you get older and the kids get older, it becomes harder and harder.
1-1 to Cal Conley. Fouled back into the screen, 1-2.
And it shows you that sometimes no amount of money or whatever position it is really doesn't play up to what your family means to you. But I would assume that Charlie and his family made that decision based on how they feel and what they can do for this year.
1-2 pitch, low and inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And I'd say that teams have done such a great job making advances to make families comfortable and make it as good an experience as possible the longer their father or husband is playing in the league.
You know, he lives down here, too, so he's able to live at home through spring training. Mm-hmm. So probably played into his decision of signing with Baltimore.
2-2 foul into the seats down the left field line.
You know, even though that's a team that has a really good chance of getting to the postseason and being away from home for, 6 to 7 months, in Charlie's mind, you'd probably think that, hey, this is 6 to 7 more weeks that I'm able to stay at home with my family.
That's a great point. 2-2 to Conley. That looked like a perfect pitch, but Roberto Ortiz doesn't even move. And this is going to be challenged. So the ABS challenge system has been brought about here at the top of the 5th inning, and that is a called third strike. Well, Ortiz thought it was too tall, but the ABS review says that half the ball is across the top of the zone, and that's strike 3 on Conley, and that ends the top of the 5th inning. Braves strand a runner at first. We're halfway home. No score from Lakeland.
A musician with technical knowledge can play all the right notes, but one who cares enough to play from the heart gives music.
Sometimes it feels like the world is moving at hyperspeed and you can't keep up because it's one thing then another. And don't forget the meeting and the yoga class and the dinner reservation. But then you get into the all-new Nissan Murano and you feel the breeze from the panoramic moonroof while the massaging seats melt away the tension of the day. And you realize that sometimes the greatest rush is not rushing at all. Shop the all-new Murano at nissanusa.com. Panoramic moonroof massaging leather appointed seats are available features.
Get ready to spring into warmer weather. Find the new arrivals of your dreams at American Eagle, including lightweight tees, wear everyday jeans, and comfy matching sets. Get a great look at everything American Eagle has to offer by shopping in-store or online at ae.com.
Pro Savings Days are back at Lowe's with limited time savings on the supplies pros need. Get up to 40% off select major appliances. Plus, save an additional $100 on every $1,000 you spend on select major appliances. And don't miss your chance to activate and earn 3 times the points on select DeWalt and Klein tools. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 3/28. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. See associate or Lowe's.com for more details on qualifying items.
If your car's been totaled in a crash, you're entitled to collect what it retails for on the lot. But if insurance companies don't offer what you deserve, we are here to keep them honest. Farah and Farah.
Tampa.
To everyone who loves the taste of tradition, come enjoy a classic Wisconsin fish fry at Culver's.
I'm Genesis from Culver's in Claremont, Florida. And here, family fish fry is a part of...
Underway in the bottom of the 5th inning. First pitch, a called strike on Colt Keith. Got a scoreless ball game here in Lakeland. It's Keith, Malloy, and Baez for the Tigers in the bottom of the 5th. Ball outside from Reynaldo Lopez. Colt Keith, 23 years old, out of Biloxi, Mississippi. Grew up in Arizona, but moved to Mississippi late in high school. 1-1 to miss low and inside, 2 balls and a strike. This guy made his major league debut last year, played in 148 games. 2-1 to Keith. Outside, 3 balls and a strike.
It's pretty amazing to see a guy in an organization that they obviously think a lot of, to make a debut and play in almost every single game. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it is. Colt Keith swings and fouls one back. Yeah, doing that all last year at the age of 22 years old. He's 6'2", 210 as they list him. I think he's put on some muscle.
He looks a little heavier than 210 in a good way. I mean, He's a big guy. He's a big guy. As I talked about him playing second base, now he's playing first today, but that's a pretty big guy on the right side of the infield.
3-2 pitch, and he'll chop one to second base. Taking it belt high, Eli White. And he wings it over to first base for the out. Good bounce back there by Lopez as he fell behind 3-1. Here's Justin Henry Malloy. No runs on 4 hits for the Tigers. No runs on 3 hits for the Braves. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. Ben Ingram, Charlie Culberson with you from Publix Field at Joker Marchant Stadium in Lakeland, Florida. Justin Henry Malloy, 25 years old, former 6th-round pick of the Braves in 2021, and then traded to the Tigers. On appeal, he did not go, says Laz Diaz, first base umpire.
That was an interesting no-swing call by Laz.
One of each, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's done this a few times. That was pretty funny.
Here's the 1-0 to Malloy. Comebacker off the mound, out to second, leap in the air by Eli. Drops it, picks it up, throws to first, not in time. Boy, he stuck with it and made it a close play. That'll be a base hit by Justin Henry Malloy, and Eli did a nice job just to get leather on it.
Yeah, I mean, a ball was smoked right off the mound. It kind of just ramped up. When that ball ramps up and comes down that quick, you know there's a lot of spin on it. You know, with Malloy being a fast guy, getting down the line, Eli was probably thinking, I got to catch this ball and get rid of it. Maybe he tried a little too quick, but nonetheless, it was a very tough play, and he made it really close over there at first.
It's the 5th hit of the game for the Tigers. Javier Baez swings and crushes one foul on the left field line. All 5 of the Tigers' hits have been singles. Braves have 3 hits, 2 singles, and 1 double. So it's been a day dominated by the pitchers.
And some leather in the field.
Man, some really good leather on both sides. Well, one from Lopez. A reach and a miss by Baez.
That's why you got a defense behind you. No matter how hard they hit it, how soft they hit it. Those guys in the field are usually really, really good. Baez kind of on his own time in the box, isn't he?
Sure is. Righty-righty matchup. Baldwin sets up away. 0-2 pitch. Grounded foul on the third baseline.
I feel like he just swings hard. I mean, that's kind of his thing, his whole career. Swinging hard. 0-2, just another huge hack.
Yeah, he's got 1 speed.
But a slow curveball would be a nice pitch right here.
The 0-2. A little bit low and outside. You know, the only time any of the outfielders have been engaged at all today are coming into snag base hits. Not a whole lot hit towards the outfield.
No, low hit balls today off Ronaldo.
Lopez brings it. Low and outside. Now they got the runner and a rundown between first and second. They gun to second. Now back to first. Tag applied, and they've got him.
Great play.
Drake Baldwin immediately popped up like he wanted to throw a snap throw down to first base, and when he did, Malloy was too far away from the bag to even think about going back down to first, and that'll go 1-4-3 on the caught stealing by Justin Henry Malloy, and 2 down in the inning.
I'll tell you what, he was not that far off of first base going to second. For them to be able to get him out, that was pretty impressive.
There's a soft tapper back to the mound. That'll be gloved by Lopez. Throws over to first base for the out. Apologize. 2-4-3 on that last put out. This goes 1-3 for out number 3. And Lopez faces the minimum. We go to the 6th inning. No score.
Sometimes it feels like the world is moving at hyperspeed and you can't keep up because it's one thing then another. And don't forget the meeting and the yoga class and the dinner reservation. But then you get into the all-new Nissan Murano and you feel the breeze from the panoramic moonroof, while the massaging seats melt away the tension of the day. And you realize that sometimes the greatest rush is not rushing at all. Shop the all-new Murano at nissanusa.com. Panoramic moonroof massaging leather appointed seats are available features.
Lowe's knows what makes SpringFest savings even better are member-only doorbuster deals. Right now, rewards members can save $40 on an Allen & Roth Chesler Gold faucet. Was $99, now $59. Plus, save $110 on a Cobalt 40-volt battery trimmer and blower combo kit. Was $279, now $169. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 3/24 while supplies last. Program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side. Stores have video footage that's crucial evidence in your case. You've got to act quickly. Call Farah and Farah so we can preserve it before it disappears. Tampa.
You are a successful electrical contractor, but you plus Graybar's advanced logistics and specialized solutions can help take your productivity to the next level. You plus Graybar. That's smart business.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's...
Well, if you're just now tuning in, you haven't missed much of anything. It's been a lot of good pitching, a lot of good defense. Neither team scored a run. Braves and Tigers scoreless into the top of the sixth inning from Lakeland, Florida today. Alongside Charlie Culberson, Ben Ingram here with you. And the top of the Braves order with Nick Allen up to the plate. First pitch, front door curveball misses. 1 ball and no strikes. For Jack Flaherty, that was his 71st pitch of the game. Into his 6th inning of action. 1-0 to Allen, and a ground ball out to short. His counterpart, Trey Sweeney, is able to stoop low, scoop it up, fire over to the bag, 1 down.
You know it's getting close to the season when starters are able to go 5 and 6 innings.
I like it. Well, and for Flaherty, you pair this up with what he did against the Braves back on March 11th. He's about at 10 scoreless frames for the spring versus the Braves.
We'll keep it scoreless in spring training, maybe, but not in the season.
That's right. Eli White takes the ball outside. After today, it's going to be a long time till we see the Tigers. Braves and Tigers have a 3-game series in Detroit in September. Eli White swings and misses. In fact, those will be the final 3 road games of the regular season for the Braves, September the 19th to the 21st. And as you look at the schedule from here, 1-1, a little bit low and outside. Did not go. Games in September feel like they're about 3 years away from right now.
That's wild. And, you know, we don't really have all the guys for the Braves right now, but it'll look like 2 different rosters by then.
Mm-hmm. 2-1, a swing and a miss by Eli White.
Oh, slipped in the box right there.
It kind of spun all the way around. 2-2 on White. No score, top of the 6th.
September does seem like 3 years away, doesn't it?
Forever. There's the 2-2, and Eli hangs alive, fouling one off.
Well, hopefully it doesn't get here too quick. That's when my oldest, Collins, will be an official teenager.
Oh, that's frightening.
And then Ace will be 10, so we can enjoy these days now before September.
2-2, a reach and a miss, and he just struck him out with a slider away. 2 down here in the 6th inning. That's now 5 strikeouts for Jack Flaherty. Well, it's exciting to think about that time of year, especially if you have high expectations like the Braves. It's fun to think about what you may see August, September, and especially October. But just the season as an odyssey in itself is just so much fun to sit where we sit on the outside looking in, thinking about all the things we could see this year. Kelnick's going to hit one in the air to left field. Justin Henry Loy over to his right towards foul ground and across the foul line makes the catch. And that's out number 3. And the Braves go down 1-2-3 for the second time of the game. We move along into the bottom of the 6th inning. Upon our return, still no score.
Meanwhile, at Xfinity.
We engineered Xfinity Internet with...
Sometimes it feels like the world is moving at hyperspeed and you can't keep up because it's one thing then another. And don't forget the meeting and the yoga class and the dinner reservation. But then you get into the all-new Nissan Murano and you feel the breeze from the panoramic moonroof while the massaging seats melt away the tension of the day. And you realize that sometimes the greatest rush is not rushing at all. Shop the all-new Murano at nissanusa.com. Panoramic moonroof massaging leather appointed seats are available features.
Get ready to spring into warmer weather. Find the new arrivals of your dreams at American Eagle, including lightweight tees, wear everyday jeans, and comfy matching sets. Get a great look at everything American Eagle has to offer by shopping in-store or online at ae.com.
Pro Savings Days are back at Lowe's with limited time savings on the supplies pros need. Get up to 40% off select major appliances. Plus, save an additional $100 on every $1,000 you spend on select major appliances. And don't miss your chance to activate and earn 3 times the points on select DeWalt and Klein tools. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 3/28. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. See associate or Lowe's.com for more details on qualifying items.
If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side. Stores have video footage that's crucial evidence in your case. You've got to act quickly. Call Farah and Farah so we can preserve it before it disappears. Tampa.
Marco's Pizza was named America's favorite pizza chain by Technomics America's Favorite Chains data. And America said, who? So we're introducing America to America's favorite pizza chain with unlimited large 2-topping pizzas for just $8.99 each. And when people tried Marco's Pizza...
Braves nothing, Tigers nothing. Bottom 6th inning as Trey Sweeney leads off for Detroit, and he takes a ball low. Great to have you out there with us today. Hope you're having a really good weekend. And I hope that the weather wherever you are is as nice as it is here today in Lakeland, Florida. 69 degrees at the time of the first pitch. Sweeney pops one up towards foul territory. That'll land in the seats amongst the fans. Got a full house here today. So, yeah, we got a perfect day here in Lakeland. And if it's not quite this nice where you are, just know that good weather's on the way. And that opening day is less than a week away. That should put a smile on your face.
That seems crazy, doesn't it?
It does. Fun to think about. 1-1 to Sweeney. And a bouncer out to first base. Giving ground and gloving on the backhand. Batten throws to the bag. Lopez is there. And 1 out in the 6th inning.
Nice play. Those plays are, a lot harder than they look. Being able to go back and then hit the pitcher on the run. It's like a football route. But those guys, they practice it. And, when you got a good athletic pitcher on the mound, just kind of put it in his area to catch. Nice play.
Sure was. Especially on that second hop out there. There's Dylan Dingler. There's a called strike. I bet sometimes that second hop comes up like it's got teeth on it.
Oh, it takes off. That's why you either have to go get it off the first chop or bust your tail back. Get it on the long hop.
1 Dingler fouled back, 0-2.
You'll be on a flight tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
It's exciting.
When I go to bed tomorrow night, I'll be in Phoenix. That's crazy to think
It is.
about.
It doesn't make sense. That's how it works. But I hope you enjoy Arizona for a couple of days.
Can't wait, man. That's going to be really exciting. Here's the 0-2 to Dylan Dingler. That'll miss low. Both of these teams have a very similar set of travel plans at the end of the action tomorrow. As I mentioned, we go back to Northport, and the Braves face the Orioles at home tomorrow. Game will end. And we'll fly out of Sarasota and head to Phoenix and see the Cubs for 2 exhibition games in Arizona, then start the season in San Diego. There's a ball inside. Tigers, on the other hand, go to Clearwater tomorrow. They finish against the Phillies. Their game will end. They'll fly out of Tampa, and they'll fly to San Francisco and play 2 exhibition games against the Giants in San Francisco, and then fly south to L.A., 2-2 and a high fly ball way up into the air to deep right center field. Under it now, Jared Kelenic fighting the sun, winning the battle, and 2 down to the 6th inning. And the Tigers start off their season in L.A. against the Dodgers.
And you guys are coming after them.
That's right. So hopefully they soften up the Dodgers for us, and we can get in there and finish the job.
It's weird. The Giants used to play that Bay Bridge series, I believe it was, exhibition series against Oakland.
Yeah.
With them being in Sacramento this year, I wonder if that's changed things up.
I'd imagine so.
Interesting.
And the Dodgers will play the Angels in that Freeway series. Zach McKinstry takes a ball outside.
Well, it's also nice for both teams to be able to go out towards the West Coast and get on that time zone, be able to get acclimated to the time to be able to open up the season out in California.
1-0 to Zach McKinstry. There's a called strike. Yeah, by the time that opening day arrives, the Braves will have been acclimated to that time zone for 4 days.
Well, it's great, too, and I feel like the teams need it going out there when you're opening up against the Padres or the Tigers opening up against the Dodgers.
Yes.
You need that time to be able to adjust.
McKinstry fouls one off onto the rooftop down the third base line.
You can be half asleep in jet lag when you're having to face those staffs. That's not fun.
No, not at all.
During the regular season, it's kind of part of it. They, make these schedules to allow them to adjust the best they can, but to be able to do that early before opening day is even better.
1-2 pitch on the way from Lopez. Fouled back. Yeah, those guys are tough enough to face when you're fresh.
Yeah, when you are fresh, it's like, God, I got to face that guy, and then another guy, and then another guy. It's that's Major League Baseball.
That's the big leagues. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That'll miss outside. Lopez at 71 pitches, looking for one more out to compose 6 shutout innings. We're scoreless in the bottom of the 6th. Braves and Tigers from Publix Field in Lakeland, Florida. Here's the 2-2 pitch. In the air to center. Jared Kelenic going to go back with some urgency. Throws up the glove. Nice play. Well, that's where he has the benefit of it being 420 to deep center. Had a long way to run, and Jared able to sprint back and make the play. Down they go 1-2-3. We're off to the 7th. No score.
Sometimes it feels like the world is moving at hyperspeed and you can't keep up because it's one thing then another. And don't forget the meeting and the yoga class and the dinner reservation. But then you get into the all-new Nissan Murano and you feel the breeze from the panoramic moonroof while the massaging seats melt away the tension of the day. And you realize that sometimes the greatest rush is not rushing at all. Shop the all-new Murano at nissanusa.com. Panoramic moonroof massaging leather appointed seats are available features.
Get ready to spring into warmer weather. Find the new arrivals of your dreams at American Eagle, including lightweight tees, wear everyday jeans, and comfy matching sets. Get a great look at everything American Eagle has to offer by shopping in-store or online at ae.com.
Lowe's knows what makes SpringFest savings even better are member-only doorbuster deals. Right now, rewards members can save $40 on an Allen & Roth Chesler Gold faucet. Was $99, now $59. Plus, save $110 on a Cobalt 40-volt battery trimmer and blower combo kit. Was $279, now $169. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 3/24 while supplies last. Program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side. Stores have video footage that's crucial evidence in your case. You've got to act quickly. Call Farah and Farah so we can preserve it before it disappears. Tampa.
Look around. You can find cars like these on AutoTrader, like that car riding your tail. Or if you're tailgating right now, all those cars doubling as kitchens and living rooms are on AutoTrader too. Are you working out and listening to this ad at the same time? Well, multitask.
We go to the top of the 7th. Braves nothing, Tigers nothing. Alongside Charlie Culberson, Ben Ingram here. Middle 3 coming up with the Braves in the 6th inning. No runs, 5 hits for the Tigers. No runs, 3 hits for the Braves. Brian De La Cruz is 0 for 2. He's kept Trey Sweeney busy today at short. A line out to Sweeney in the 2nd, a ground out to Sweeney in the 4th. New pitcher now for the Tigers. This is Maeda, and there's a cold strike on the outside corner. So the new hurler, Kenta Maeda, whom we've seen lots of over the last few years. Maeda, 6'1", 185 pounds, out of Japan. Ball a little bit low. Pretty impressive line for Flaherty. 6 innings, no walks, 5 strikeouts.
Pretty efficient day. Some hard hit balls in there, though.
Gave up 3 hits, 2 singles, 1 double. De La Cruz softly chops one out to third, and that's going to be allowed to go foul by Zach McKinstry, and it just missed kicking off the bag at third.
Smart play. Hard to do, though. When you come in, though, if he catches that ball, he's safe at first base. So, and if it hits the base, the chances of him getting to second base are pretty slim to none. But really nice play by McKinstry, letting that ball go. It's good baseball IQ. Brian De La Cruz probably wants that back, though. Just touch the ball, right?
Yeah.
An infield single.
I thought for sure it was going to hit the bag. I bet it missed the bag by 2 inches.
I mean, it looked pretty fair up until the last second.
1-2 from Maeda. That's going to be lobbed down the left field line. That will be a foul ball. Well, he just can't get a break.
The other way, Brian. Hit it to the right. That's easy to say. Right? It's so easy to say. And he's throwing them sliders, getting them off balance.
You're fitting right in as a broadcaster.
Man, I'll tell you.
It all looks easy from here.
Yeah, much different.
Could not be further from the truth. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way from De La Cruz, and that'll be sent foul.
I like the adjustment, though.
Mm-hmm.
Being able to see, different pitches, tough pitches from Maeda, getting them out front, but you can visibly see him there trying to stay inside the ball, going the other way.
1-2 to De La Cruz, fouled back again. They list Maeda, like I said, at 6'1", 185. But he is squared up to the plate when he's on the mound. He's got his heel shoulder width apart. Steps straight back, pump action back over the head, kicks and fires. 1-2 misses inside. "36 years old from Osaka, Japan. And 8 years in the big leagues." There's the 2-2 pitch on the way to De La Cruz. And a reach and miss for strike 3. Went with a breaking ball low and outside for Maeda. 4 years with the Dodgers, 3 years with the Twins. This is his second season with the Tigers. Went 3-7 with a 6.09 ERA last year. He made 29 appearances, 17 as a starter. Drake Baldwin takes a called strike on the outside corner. Drake is 0 for 2. A fly out to left field. Also a ground out to second base. Left-handed hitter. 0-1 to Baldwin. Ooh. And he hits one way up into the air. Right field. Kerry Carpenter waiting on this thing to come down. And it finally parachutes into his glove for the out. He just got under that one, didn't he?
Just missed it. Man, that was a great swing. A little slider. It's funny being able to watch. I say it's not really funny, but being able to watch how guys react to pitches or the types of swings that they take on certain pitches. Kenta's slider, when it's up a little bit, it never really comes down. If that ball comes down a little bit more, he'd be getting a new baseball.
Called strike on Chadwick Trump.
But the good thing about that for a hitter and for Drake, it was a good pass of the ball. Obviously, he wants that hit, but he knows that was a really good swing. Maybe the pitch just didn't slide as much as he wanted it to.
0-1 to Trump. That'll be swung on and missed.
Also really like Chadwick. He's a guy that has always worked very hard. Being a catcher, too, you have to have that role of, a leadership type role and being able to control a pitching staff. And he's always fun to watch and be around.
2 to Trump, a reach and a miss, and the slider wins the inning for Maeda. It was very sharp there at the top of the 7th. No runs, hits, or errors, none left. Braves go down in order. Time for us to stretch here in Lakeland. Into the bottom of the 7th, no score.
Marco's Pizza was named America's...
Get ready to spring into warmer weather. Find the new arrivals of your dreams at American Eagle, including lightweight tees, wear everyday jeans, and comfy matching sets. Get a great look at everything American Eagle has to offer by shopping in-store or online at AE.com.
Sometimes it feels like the world is moving at hyperspeed and you can't keep up because it's one thing then another. And don't forget the meeting and the yoga class and the dinner reservation. But then you get into the all-new Nissan Murano and you feel the breeze from the panoramic moonroof while the massaging seats melt away the tension of the day. And you realize that sometimes the greatest rush is not rushing at all. Shop the all-new Murano at nissanusa.com. Panoramic moonroof massaging leather appointed seats are available features.
Pro Savings Days are back at Lowe's with limited time savings on the supplies pros need. Get up to 40% off select major appliances. Plus, save an additional $100 on every $1,000 you spend on select major appliances. And don't miss your chance to activate and earn 3 times the points on select DeWalt and Klein tools. Lowe's, we help. you save. Valid through 3/28. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. See Associate or Lowe's.com for more details on qualifying items.
Life doesn't stop after you've been involved in a car accident. You've got things to do and places to be. If your car is damaged, call Farah & Farah anytime, 7 days a week. Farah & Farah, Tampa.
Look around. You can find cars like these on AutoTrader. New cars, used cars, electric cars, maybe even flying cars. Okay, no flying cars, but as soon as they get invented, they'll be on
Coverage of Atlanta Braves spring training on the home of the Braves, The Fan, and streaming free on the City The Fan app.
Here in Lakeland, we've got a scoreboard full of goose eggs. No score to the bottom of the 7th. New pitcher for the Braves, Bryce Elder. And Bryce coming on for the 5th time this spring. He's made one start, so this will be his 4th relief appearance. He's 0-1 with a 6.52 ERA. And here relieves Reynaldo Lopez, who turned in 6 scoreless frames today. Here's Riley Green. No swing and foul went off. Final line for Reynaldo Lopez. 6 innings, no runs, 5 hits, no walks, and 2 strikeouts. What did you think about his line today?
I think he probably likes his line today.
Absolutely.
Last start before his regular season start. That's great for him and the Braves.
0-1 to Green. A reach and a miss, 0-2.
Very efficient. Still working on that, the slower curveball, just to add a little mix to his repertoire. And I think that was great. He looked very comfortable.
Now time called by Green. Yeah, that last start of spring, it's your final tune-up. Next time you're out there, lights will be on.
And going 6 innings scoreless, that's a confidence builder as well.
0-2 gets him swinging for strike 3.
Man, that sinker just falls off.
Sure does.
Yeah, Bryce needs to be a little bit, he needs to be more efficient with his pitches. He needs to be a little bit more particular with where he throws them. But it's pretty impressive on a 2-strike pitch. You can just throw a sinker, and it looks like it's a split finger coming up there.
1 down for Gleyber Torres. Torres fouls one back.
And it's always great to see a guy like Bryce, who did have a lot of success early on, making an all-star team in 2023, but coming back and knowing that he has to pitch.
Big swing and a miss there.
Just like that. He has to be, a little bit more spot on, but more of an old school type pitcher, just mixing the ball around, hitting spots. It's a nice change of pace, especially with seeing all these guys throwing so hard these days.
There's the 0-2. Just a touch low. And a 1-2 count.
And that's great, too. You see Drake on that 0-2 pitch. Just missed down. If he misses, that's where he wants to miss. He gave him a little fist bump right there.
Softly flipped down the right field line and foul. That was... Look, if you're judging the stuff by some of the swings, we've seen some very favorable swings for Elder here early.
That's great. And, dude, that's 86 miles an hour. Fastball gets up to, 90, a little bit more. But balls are moving all over the place in a similar speed range.
1-2 in the air to deep left field. Jace Grady over to his left, adjusting, making the catch, and 2 away.
93 right there, just missing a barrel because that sinker just moves late enough to where he doesn't square it up. It might be a decent swing, but that's what Bryce wants to do, is just miss the barrel. That's it.
And that's what we saw the whole first half of 2023 when he was an all-star. And it's, the margin of error is very small there, but when those pitches are doing what he wants them to do, and he's as fine as he can be with the sinker and the slider, you're going to get the results that you saw first half of 2023.
Yeah, and, Bryce, talking about his velocity, he can run it up there too, which makes it even that much more difficult for a hitter to be able to adjust.
1-0 to Carpenter, fouled back, count even at 1.
Because his sinker, when his sinker is on and he's spotting up, many guys will tell you they'd rather hit someone hard and straight than a guy that's moving the ball around and doesn't know where it's going.
Carpenter takes the ball high. Fastball there on the top shelf. 2 balls and a strike on Kerry Carpenter. He's 0 for 2 with a ground out and a little tap out in front of the plate. Elder brings it. Low and outside, 3-1. This spring, 10 1/3 composed by Elder, 5 walks, 10 strikeouts. 3-1, huge swing and a miss there. Went after the slider, 3-2.
You just tell by a guy's antics on the mound, too. A little shrug of the shoulders after a 3-1 slider, getting a swing and miss. It's like that's some good body language that you see out of a guy on the mound, and body language that we need to see out of Bryce Elder.
See if he wants to go right back with it. 3-2, he does. It's popped up harmlessly. Shallow center field. Under it, Nick Allen. Nick shading his eyes with a glove, makes the catch, and down they go in order. And a solid bottom of the seventh composed by Bryce Elder. 6 shutout frames by both teams. We head to the top of the 8th inning, no score.
Sometimes it feels like the world is moving at hyperspeed and you can't keep up because it's one thing then another. And don't forget the meeting and the yoga class and the dinner reservation. But then you get into the all-new Nissan Murano and you feel the breeze from the panoramic moonroof while the massaging seats melt away the tension of the day. And you realize that sometimes the greatest rush is not rushing at all. Shop the all-new Murano at nissanusa.com. Panoramic moonroof massaging leather appointed seats are available features.
Get ready to spring into warmer weather. Find the new arrivals of your dreams at American Eagle, including lightweight tees, wear everyday jeans, and comfy matching sets. Get a great look at everything American Eagle has to offer by shopping in-store or online at ae.com.
Lowe's knows what makes SpringFest savings even better are member-only doorbuster deals. Right now, rewards members can save $40 on an Allen & Roth Chesler Gold faucet. Was $99, now $59. Plus, save $110 on a Cobalt 40-volt battery trimmer and blower combo kit. Was $279, now $169. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 3/24 while supplies last. Program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side. Stores have video footage that's crucial evidence in your case. You've got to act quickly. Call Farah & Farah so we can preserve it before it disappears. Tampa.
1, 2, 3, 4. Those are numbers, but you already knew that. If you want to know what number you're going to pay each month for your car, use Kelley Blue Book My Wallet on Auto Trader. They're really good at numbers.
Innings down into the top of the 8th inning. Neither team has sent a run around to score yet. We're scoreless into the top of the 8th. Great to have you with us on a beautiful Saturday here in Lakeland. Alongside Charlie Culberson, Ben Ingram here with you. New pitcher for the Tigers is Brennan Hanafy. Big right-hander, 6'5", 215 from Bridgewater, Virginia. Former 4th-round pick of the Orioles. And he's turned in a brilliant spring. 7 appearances, no runs. There's a called strike on Jace Grady. A few other changes for the Tigers. Brady Allen has taken over in right field. To these changes in between pitches. Ground ball slapped out to short, backhanded out there. They sling it across the diamond, and 1 down. Jace Grady grounds out. So Brady Allen takes over in right field. Tomas Nido, the former Met, is behind the plate. Max Anderson has taken over at second base. David Hensley moves to third base as he comes into the game. There's a called strike on Matt Batten. Charlie, don't worry. You could do 1,000 spring training games. You're never going to get used to all the changes.
I was just about to say something about it. There's no way I can write all of this stuff down right now.
You have smoke coming off your pen. Batten grounds one out to first. That'll be gloved by Colt Keith. Underhand toss to the bag, and Hanafy is there. 2 quick outs.
Yeah, you don't see this happen during the regular season. Maybe a couple switches, maybe. But I get it. It's spring training. I was one of those guys that I was this guy going in with 7 other guys at one point. So sorry for everyone trying to keep score and stay up to date and up to the times with adjusting your scorebook.
Yeah, it gets challenging. You know who's got one of the toughest jobs in all of spring training? The bench coaches.
Walt.
There's a ball low inside. It's their responsibility to get all the guys in.
Yeah, well, a really good thing about it is if, Walt and a guy like himself in a bench coach role can go and tell a guy early on, hey, you're going here.
Cal Conley takes a ball low and in.
Or you're going there, because these guys know they want the starters to get X amount of at-bats, and they know who's going to go in. So to be able to tell that guy, early on, they had the luxury of doing that in spring training. You know, they're not really worrying about the outcome as much. And so it's nice for the sub to be able to know.
There's a fly ball out towards shallow center field. Coming along now, Malloy can't get there. Plays it on a bounce. Base hit by Cal Conley. And on a day where offense has been hard to come by, he's 2 for 3.
No, what is he now? He was 9 for 19 going into today's game.
So he is 11 for 22.
500.
500, man.
All right, Cal.
That'll play.
That'll play, kid. That's
in
awesome.
Any league.
That's awesome.
No score, top of the 8th. Here's Nick Allen. There goes Conley. Pitch on the way is the ball. Throw down by Nito. A one-hop throw into center field. Up on his feet now, Conley, and he'll hold.
And getting a bag with 2 outs into scoring position. 3rd stolen base of the spring.
Came to play.
Hey, that's great. That's what we talked about is, you know, being able to show the staff and the other guys that, hey, I'm ready to play. And if they ever need somebody in the season, they might know who to call on Cal Conley.
Now, a base hit could mean a run. Nick Allen's 0 for 3. Check swing on a high fastball, and he did go. They appealed down to first base umpire Laz Diaz.
You can see why Hannaford's had such a good spring. It's a big righty on the mound, kind of low 3/4 slot. Anything fastball coming into a righty does not look fun.
I don't even know how they see it. Just Allen fouled back.
You can barely see it from here.
Mm-hmm. Well, yesterday against the Rays, the Braves were shut out for 8 innings. And then they scored 7 runs in the 9th. They'd like to at least pick up 1 here in the 8th inning today. No score in the top of the 8th. 1-2 pitch to Allen. Up and in, 2-2.
That's why you play 9, Ben, right?
That's right. Had a touchdown in the 9th inning yesterday.
If it was high school, you're playing 7 innings, and it's a shutout. But you play 9 innings here, and it ain't over till it's over.
Righty-righty matchup. 2-2 pitch. Just missed. That's a good take right there.
And what's fun about that, too, is like typically in spring training, if you're in the 7th, 8th, 9th innings, you know, you don't have your starters in there anymore. You see a lot of guys that are coming off the bench swinging the bat.
Big pitch here. 3-2 on the way. Chopper up the middle, out towards second. To his left now, Sweeney has it. Unloads to first in time for the out. And the Braves denied again. They leave a man in scoring position. No runs, 1 hit. No errors and a man left. We roll into the bottom of the 8th. No score.
Sometimes it feels like the world is moving at hyperspeed and you can't keep up because it's one thing then another. And don't forget the meeting and the yoga class and the dinner reservation. But then you get into the all-new Nissan Murano and you feel the breeze from the panoramic moonroof while the massaging seats melt away the tension of the day. And you realize that sometimes the greatest rush is not rushing at all. Shop the all-new Murano at nissanusa.com. Panoramic moonroof massaging leather appointed seats are available features.
Get ready to spring into warmer weather. Find the new arrivals of your dreams at American Eagle, including lightweight tees, wear everyday jeans, and comfy matching sets. Get a great look at everything American Eagle has to offer by shopping in-store or online at ae.com.
Pro Savings Days are back at Lowe's with limited time savings on the supplies pros need. Get up to 40% off select major appliances. Plus, save an additional $100 on every $1,000 you spend on select major appliances. And don't miss your chance to activate and earn 3 times the points on select DeWalt and Klein tools. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 3/28. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. See associate or Lowe's.com for more details on qualifying items.
Life doesn't stop after you've been involved in a car accident. You've got things to do and places to be. If your car is damaged, call Farah and Farah anytime, 7 days a week.
Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Look around. You can find cars like these on AutoTrader, like that car right in your tail. Or if you're tailgating right now, all those cars doubling as kitchens and living rooms are on AutoTrader too. Are you working out and listening to this ad at the same time? Well, multitasking.
Braves nothing, Tigers nothing. Into the bottom of the 8th. Alongside Charlie Culberson, Ben Ingram here with you. And Colt Keith leading off. He swings and misses. Multiple changes for the Braves. And we'll get those to you in just a second.
97 Liddell at first base. Playing second base.
Here's the 0-1 pitch on the way to Keith. Little bit slow and outside. Cade Bunnell is the new first baseman for the Braves. To his right is Lisandro Espinosa. Luke Waddell is the new shortstop, and Luis Sanchez is the new third baseman. Chadwick Tromp has moved behind the plate from the DH. Takes a ball outside. Ethan Workinger is out in deep right field. Braves have Cade Kern in left field. And Patrick Cloesy, no, that's still Kelenic in center field. Meanwhile, a 3-1 count on Colt Keith. 3-1 from Elder. Ground ball out to short. Taken on the second bounce by Luke Waddell. And he'll whip it across for the out. That's a nice play. That's one down to the inning.
That's why you got to be ready. You want that first ball hit to you, no matter what inning. When you get out there, you want the first ball hit to you. Waddell with a nice glove, nice play, nice job staying through that ball as well. Throwing it on the run. Nice play, Luke.
Sure was. Justin Henry Malloy to the plate. Had a good day. Takes the ball low.
And another thing, too, you know, as an infielder, you obviously know what pitcher you have on the mound, a ground ball pitcher, a four-seam guy, fly ball pitcher. When a guy like Bryce Elder on the mound, you come in the ball game, you better be ready for every ball hit to you.
Malloy takes a called strike. Good slider. Yeah, the only starter for the Braves who is still out there, Jared Kelenic in center field. He's due up in the ninth inning as he'd be batting second. Ground ball foul outside the bag at third. So Kern in left, Workinger in right. On the infield left to right, Sanchez, Waddell, Espinosa, Bunnell, and Tromp behind the plate. All right, the 1-2 pitch to Malloy. Got him looking, strike three. Fastball, knee high. Good sinking action on that pitch by Elder. And it's 5 up and 5 down for Bryce Elder, including 2 strikeouts. Now the bat in the hands of Javier Baez.
You see, it's just the pace. The pace, you could see it, how he's carrying himself. It's a great pace, and this is what he needs when he's on the mound.
Baez gets into one, way up in the air to left field towards foul ground. Coming that way, Cade Kern at the barrier. And he jumps up and he brought it back.
Wow.
Boy, he disappeared. Next thing I know, I saw a glove come up and snatch it from above the sidewall. And it's Cade Kern who is certainly ready for his opportunity in left field. Makes a great defensive play, and that ends the bottom of the 8th inning. That's terrific. We head to the top of the 9th, no score.
Hard hit ball to short, scooped up and tossed to second.
Sometimes it feels like the world is moving at hyperspeed and you can't keep up because it's one thing then another. And don't forget the meeting and the yoga class and the dinner reservation. But then you get into the all-new Nissan Murano and you feel the breeze from the panoramic moonroof while the massaging seats melt away the tension of the day. And you realize that sometimes the greatest rush is not rushing at all. Shop the all-new Murano at nissanusa.com. Panoramic moonroof massaging leather appointed seats are available features.
Spring into warmer weather at American Eagle. We have new arrivals that will elevate your style for the new season. You'll find lightweight tops, trending trousers, and wear everyday jeans. Check them out in store or shop online at ae.com.
Pro Savings Days are back at Lowe's with limited time savings on the supplies pros need. Get up to 40% off select major appliances. Plus, save an additional $100 on every $1,000 you spend on select major appliances. And don't miss your chance to activate and earn 3 times the points on select DeWalt and Klein tools. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 3/28. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. See Associate or Lowe's.com for more details on qualifying items.
If your car's been totaled in a crash, you're entitled to collect what it retails for on the lot. But if insurance companies don't offer what you deserve, we are here to keep them honest. Farah and Farah.
Tampa.
Look around. You can find cars like these on AutoTrader. New cars, used cars, electric cars, maybe even flying cars. Okay, no flying cars, but as soon as they get invented, they'll be on AutoTrader. Just you wait.
Braves nothing, Tigers nothing, and the number of the day, Charlie, zeros. Both teams have 0 on the board. The new pitcher for the Tigers has a 0 on his back.
A lot of zeros. A lot of zeros. Yeah, it is weird to see a pitcher wear 0. You have Adam Ottavino who's worn 0 for a while, but we were just talking about it here with Terry. It's like Maybe he just likes zeros as a pitcher. Might as well.
Sense. Andrew Chafin, the new pitcher with the Tigers. Left-hander. Pitch on the way from Chafin. Misses low and inside. Chris Myers, the new first baseman for the Tigers. That'll be swung on, fouled off.
There goes his thumb guard.
97, Matt Valgeri. 97, Valgeri, center.
Sometimes it just happens way too fast. Get to a game, the next inning you're up to bat to lead off. Thumb guard goes flying. It just happens a little too fast.
Lisandro Espinosa, the batter. And he'll swing and miss, make it a 1-2 count. Big looping breaking ball that time by Chafin. On deck, Jared Kelenic. Espinosa swings and misses. Another breaking ball, same result. Swung on, miss, one down.
And then at that, you have to face a really good left-handed big league reliever in Chafin, who's been around a long time, and that's a major league slider for you.
Sure is. Well, that's nasty.
Then he's got the Jerry curl and the mustache. A lot going on. Probably Espinosa's probably confused.
There's a called strike on Jared Kelenic. Chafin, 34 years old, 6'2", 235. Had a rough ride this spring. 4 innings, 8 runs, 8 earned, 6 walks. Reach and a miss there by Kelenic. Looking at the slider that he has today, that doesn't match up with those numbers that he's had at this point in the spring.
Yeah, sometimes that might just be a little bit of bad luck. And just such a few appearances, it's hard to go by that, but still not what he wants.
0-2, a swing and a miss by Kelenic. Chafin just put him on the tilt-a-whirl there with a slider.
But you're right, based off the pitches that we've seen, these first 2 at-bats and really good sliders and the location that he wants, he's kind of spinning guys around up there in the box.
So now it's up to Ethan Workinger. Here it is to Workinger. There's a called strike. I think Chafin leads the Grapefruit League in grunts. Every pitch, a very loud, audible grunt.
It goes with his aura out there on the mound.
It does. There's a called strike.
And a louder grunt.
Yeah.
And a louder grunt. And it's funny, sometimes you'll hear guys grunt on off-speed pitches.
Just throw you off?
Just throw you off to sell the pitch.
Yeah.
And it works.
Chase and a miss. More grunts than contact made. He strikes out the side. So the Braves go down 1-2-3. We head to the bottom of the 9th. No score.
Hey, Braves fans. Spring and warm weather are officially here, and you know what that means.
Sometimes it feels like the world is moving at hyperspeed and you can't keep up because it's one thing then another. And don't forget the meeting and the yoga class and the dinner reservation. But then you get into the all-new Nissan Murano and you feel the breeze from the panoramic moonroof while the massaging seats melt away the tension of the day. And you realize that sometimes the greatest rush is not rushing at all. Shop the all-new Murano at nissanusa.com. Panoramic moonroof massaging leather appointed seats are available features.
Get ready to spring into warmer weather. Find the new arrivals of your dreams at American Eagle, including lightweight tees, wear everyday jeans, and comfy matching sets. Get a great look at everything American Eagle has to offer by shopping in-store or online at ae.com.
Pro Savings Days are back at Lowe's with limited time savings on the supplies pros need. Get up to 40% off select major appliances. Plus, save an additional $100 on every $1,000 you spend on select major appliances. And don't miss your chance to activate and earn 3 times the points on select DeWalt and Klein tools. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 3/28. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. See associate or Lowe's.com for more details on qualifying items.
If your car's been totaled in a crash, you're entitled to collect what it retails for on the lot. But if insurance companies don't offer what you deserve, we are here to keep them honest. Farah and Farah.
Tampa.
Look around. You can find cars like these on AutoTrader. New cars, used cars.
Stream Braves spring training coverage all week and live games on the weekend exclusively on the 680 The Fan app.
into the bottom of the ninth, no score. Braves and Tigers. Trey Sweeney leading it off for Detroit. First pitch to him will miss outside. One change for the Braves. Patrick Cloesy has entered the game to play defensively in center field. And it's still Elder on the mound, looking for his third scoreless frame. Check swing. He went. Good slider that time by Elder. And a 1-1 count on Sweeney. Well, either the Tigers get a run and win this thing, or this game will end in a 0-0 tie. One to Sweeney. High and away.
Still kind of weird to hear a tie, end in a tie.
Well, after tomorrow, you won't have to worry about it.
That's right.
Or at least after Tuesday.
That's right.
2-1 is outside. It does feel weird, doesn't it?
I wonder if fans are still very confused. I would assume that a lot of fans would kind of be wondering why a tie game, but you don't want to keep throwing guys and keep playing.
3-1, a swing and a miss. Good slider again.
Especially when you're making sure that you're getting everyone into the season healthy, and then there's a lot of these guys that are backing up. They want to be healthy too. But I guess it's better for an organization to understand and know, like, I can play these certain players and don't have to worry about burning too many people in a game.
3-2 pitch is fouled back. Well, the most foreign thing about it is when the third out is made and guys just start walking off the field.
Yeah. It's like, that's it.
Yeah.
It is pretty odd.
3-2 from Elder. Ground ball out to second. Hard to his right. A dive by Espinosa. Can't come up with it. Base it into right field. And for the Tigers, that's their first base hit since the single by Malloy in the fifth inning. So the winning run is at first base for Detroit. And here is Tomas Nido. Nido took over behind the plate a few innings ago. And this is the first time he's come to the plate with a bat in his hand. Elder brings it. A swing and a miss by Nido.
No batting gloves, Nido. I guess when you have lizard skin, it's a little bit more of a cushion, but still, that's an old school way of hitting.
Elder deals. Check swing. They appeal. He didn't go. Well, Nido has catcher speed, and Elder has a good sinker. And anytime you get a combination like this, your mind immediately goes to double play opportunity.
That's good thinking. I mean, he is a guy that likes to get ground balls and does get a lot of ground balls. This is the perfect time for another 6-4-3 double play.
Braves return 2 double plays in the game. Pick off over to first base and back to the dive, Trey Sweeney. Jarvis on deck, line drive to second, caught by Espinosa. They trigger to first, and they double off Sweeney.
What a play. That was awesome.
Espinosa all over it. And he had to do his best not to rush it because he had to catch the ball first, Charlie. But once he got it, a lightning bolt out of his right hand.
No, you're exactly right. Those are the plays that you plan for. You expect certain plays to happen and be ready for. But to be able to catch that ball and then go to first base, it's hard to do. But that was awesome to watch.
2 down. Check swing by David Hensley, they announce. And he takes a called strike.
You know, just missing that one diving over the Sweeney single and being able to kind of redeem yourself in a way. That was great.
Well, one scoots him off the plate.
And I say redeem yourself. I mean, he had a great break to the ball. You know, he laid out, just missed it, but that was fun.
1-1 from Elder. Check swing, didn't go. 2 balls and a strike.
And you can tell his fastballs are moving. You can tell by some of these check swings. That's a lot of late break.
There's a called strike over the inside corner.
And as I talk about that, you get a sinker running in towards your knee as a right-hander, and then you throw a slider off of that pitch in the same spot. That's great for him.
2-2 pitch. Got him looking, strike 3, and that's the ball game. Well, great pitching today. I mean, both teams showcasing some great arms and some great defense. And this game between the Tigers and Braves will end in a 0-0 tie on what was a gorgeous day here in Lakeland, Florida. For the Tigers in the ninth, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, none left. Final score, Braves nothing, Tigers nothing. You're listening to Atlanta Braves Spring Training Baseball. We'll be back with the totals after this.
Get deals on a new Toyota that feel like... Visit your local Toyota dealer for the Ready, Set, Go event. Get $1,750 in bonus lease cash on a new 2024 Toyota Tacoma SR5. Offer valid through March 31st, 2025. Offer entitled $1,750 bonus lease cash on the lease of a new and untitled 2024 Toyota Tacoma SR5 gas vehicle. Bonus cash may be used only toward down payment or capitalized cost reduction on the new vehicle. See dealer for details. Toyota, let's go places.
Atlanta Braves fans, May is Military Appreciation Month, and a great time to show your patriotism by purchasing a VIP table at the Warrior Alliance 4th Annual Veteran Impact Awards and Gala. The event will be held on Thursday, May 22nd at the Coca-Cola Roxy Theater at the Battery Atlanta and features dining, live entertainment, and Georgia-based veterans being honored for the significant contributions they are making in our communities. Purchase your